Peace. This is King Noble Black Supremacy. And with this particular video, I want to talk about how your logic is your prison. Your logic is your matrix prison. And I want to go in on this. First, I deal a little bit with the etymology of the word logic. And if you look at the word logic, you see something that sounds like lodge or lodged. That's something that's stuck in something or something used to hold something, lodged. You also find the word log, L-O-G, meaning that when you think of a log, you think of something that is heavy, that doesn't move, something situated. Your logic is your matrix prison. And in order for you to become free, you must become illogical, even ill psychological. No logic. Your logic is your prison. It is the parameters of your thinking, your conclusion about what you believe is possible. It is the basis for how you perceive your reality. It is your belief that there is some type of consistency or order to things that can be calculated by human consciousness. You believe that. Your logic is a belief system. While sometimes it renders something to you that you cannot deny to be the truth, and other times, situations and circumstances completely defy your logic. The miracle defies your logic. Extra phenomenal and supernatural experiences defy your logic. If you're going to be free, if you're going to experience a radical difference, you yourself must transcend your logic. Your logic is the reason that you are where you're at. Your logic keeps you where you're at. It is the consistency that you search for. It is the reason of why things make sense to you. It is your sensibility. And by your logic being your sensibility, it actually locks off or blocks your sense or your senses, particularly your sixth sense. You cannot sense anything anymore because you depend on your logic. What has been lodged in your mind since the day you were born into this material world. You must free yourself from your own logic. It keeps you where you are at. You are entangled in your own logic. The way you look at the world, the way you see things, the moves you make, the moves that you won't make, what you think you can achieve and what you think you cannot achieve is based not on your ability, but your logic. You must become illogical in order to embrace that which is illogical, beyond logic, beyond human consciousness, at a level of divine consciousness. Your arguments are your logic. Your truth is your logic. Your prison is your logic. That which is infinite, that which is unlimited and limitless, is illogical. It seems to contradict itself or glitch, makes no sense. You cannot comprehend nor understand it. You can only experience. You can only step off into it. You can know it and experience it synchronistically. You can feel the wave or the energy or the vibe or the frequency of it, but you cannot know it in a way that you would consider logical, because it is more expansive than your conscious mind. It cannot fit into your conscious mind. Your conscious mind is very immediate. It is infinite. You cannot add it up or calculate it. Yet it is the origin of all numbers, and the essence of all numbers, and the destination of all numbers. But you can't add it up. But it seems perfectly right. But your logic, it will defy your logic. It will defy your logic, because it is divine. Logic, that which is logical, makes sense to man. This is at a God level of consciousness and a God level of realization. Your life will become heaven on earth when you can step outside of your logic that keeps regenerating the same reality that you once knew to be true. You want something different. You must think something different. But it's impossible to think outside of your logic, so you must become illogical and embrace that which is illogical. The things that you have accepted as truths will become your new lies, and the things that you thought were impossible will become your new truths, and you can entertain all possibility in the present moment beyond logic. Beyond logic. Logic has been your prison, but you must be logical. It belongs to your ego. The fabric of the ego is logic. The clothing of the ego is logic. Logic is the quintessence of ego. When you become illogical, when things become illogical, your ego dies. And God becomes the totality of your reality. And you move into the realm of extra phenomenal experiences, supernatural experiences. They don't make sense. They're not logical, but they're happening, and you know it. You sense it to be real. You sense it to be true. You feel it from the Ancient of Days to the never-ending days to come. You feel it to be the truth, your truth, but it's not logical. It's unconfirmed by your references, your information, your books, your teachings, your knowledge, your mathematics, your insight, your wisdom. It's not logical. Your logic has become your prison, and your enemy uses your logic against you. Because as soon as you step into the supernatural realm, he brings you back down to his earth with your logic. Your logic is used against you, because anything you say, anything you think, anything that you perceive will be used against you in the fourth dimensional realm. When you become illogical, you become extremely imaginative, extremely creative, extremely innovative, and open-ended in the possibilities of what could manifest. Your logic is your prison. Keep arguing. Keep debating. Keep holding on to what you think you know. That's your twilight zone. Become illogical and open yourself up to an organic, ever-expanding, infinite, limitless universe, limitless moment, and limitless now. Open yourself up to that. Step into that, and you will be surprised. That's heaven on earth. Your logic is where you are held on earth. Know nothing and embrace that which is beyond human knowledge. That which you can only become conscious of and aware of, with no knowledge, beyond comprehension, beyond understanding, but totally sublime, totally divine, totally perfect, succinct. This King Noble Black Supremacy.